Alright, hello gamers. This is a new video. Before this video gets started, I would like to say, if you would like to, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy the video, drop a like, and make sure you turn on that bell for notifications on when I put out another video. And if you also have an idea for another video, put a comment in the comment below, and check out the links in the description. Alrighty. Making another Legend reviews, we must obviously first do the clap. Game review. Alright, so I am joined here with one of my friends, Peyton. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Peyton. I'm known as the Undead General on YouTube. Check me out.
Yeah, his link will be in the description, and as well I will be putting up a little end card for him at the end of the video. If you want to check him out, please do so. He's going to be making content soon. So we're here discussing today basically what our hopes are for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare and what we think of it so far. Personally, right now I'm level 52 and I've beaten the campaign, and so I think I have like a decent amount of time in it, and I think I can give somewhat of an opinion on it. So personally, what I think, I kind of enjoy it. There's a few things that are broken, like the 725. It needs to be nerfed, and there's some other things that need to happen. But overall, I think the game it's pretty good. I genuinely like the campaign. I think it's one of the better campaigns out of a Call of Duty game. And the multiplayer is pretty good. What about you?
Personally, like you said, you're level 50 something or whatever. I'm only level 29, so I'm kind of new to the whole multiplayer aspect. The community tends to be relatively nice, not super toxic like many Call of Duty games were. I agree with you on the points that the 725 needs to be nerfed along with a couple of other things, but we'll get to that soon. Campaign is incredible. One of the best ones I've played yet. The way that it goes into the Spec Ops is incredible. Being able to kind of play some campaign missions with your friends is an amazing opportunity. I think Infinity Ward did a pretty good job with this one.
Yeah. I also think that with the campaign, I think there's room to add on to it. And so if they did have DLC, which I think they mentioned that like all DLC is going to be free, which is actually a very nice touch. I genuinely enjoy that. But obviously I personally don't mind paying a little bit of money, for some map packs and stuff. Because, it supports the game, it supports the developers and everything. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the subject. So moving on to another topic, the 725. Me personally, I think it's a fun gun to use, but it's so irritating to play against because you can get sniped across the map with this bad boy. It has 2 shots, so if you miss 2 shots, you're basically dead in a gunfight, but you more than likely aren't going to miss those 2 shots because the range on this gun is absolutely insane. Like, it's actually wild. Peyton, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I absolutely agree, especially when people are running the sleight of hand perk. It makes the gun absolutely unstoppable. It's incredible damage output along with the range, as you said, is phenomenal to say the least. Like you said, I hope they dial it back a little bit, and I have hope for that because Ashton Williams, a worker Infinity Ward, came out with a statement about their 1.07 update, saying that there's possible changes to the 725 if testing goes well. So high hopes there,
yes,
but
please
nerf is bad.
Boys, if you guys use the 725, get your classes out, get it all ready, and just use it while it's still overpowered. Make the most of it.
Yeah. With the the new update that came out, the 1.06, I think they added a lot of great new things. All the battle chatter has been removed from tactical and one life game modes. That's the callouts that just scream at you anytime there's somebody nearby.
And half the time when you get screamed at, like, your character's just, like, enemy spotted, or whatever.
Yeah,
You don't
it's horrible.
actually see the enemy. You don't actually see anything. It's just like, oh, where's this person? Oh, he's over there. Oh, thanks, character. You didn't actually tell me where he is.
Yeah, it's amazing because I like to snipe across the map, or kind of from a hidden place. So I'll be scoped in, and it's like enemy spotted, and I'm like, nope, there wasn't. Like, can we fix this, please?
Also, there's one thing I genuinely do like. They added scope glare, which I think is a very good thing because now people can't just sit in the back of the map, and they can't just, sit in the back of the map and just, oh hey, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here and drop a nuke. You can't do that
Bad
anymore.
news for me, but
Yeah, you can't do that anymore unless it's the bridge where you can just, as long as you control the bridge, you're gonna win the match, pretty much, for the most part. I've had a couple times where when we control the bridge, we still lost somehow. Also, moving on to maps, speaking of the bridge, Piccadilly, garbage.
Don't even.
I hate Piccadilly with a passion. It's either you suffer on the map, you either suffer or you have a field day, and it depends on which side you spawn on. I don't remember the side spawns exactly, but there's one next to the billboard is the one that's usually gonna suffer more unless if you really fight hard to get out of it.
Which is
really big
next to
spawn.
impossible.
At least for me, is really hard to do.
The main issue with that map is, especially in that spawn by the billboard, there's this little like nook into the arcade that people just chill with the 725, oddly enough, and just mow you down, farm you for kills. You have no way of fighting it.
Yeah.
It's a corridor with a circle in the middle, and it's absolutely atrocious.
Literally, this is the map. If you haven't played the game, I personally suggest picking it up. It's a pretty good game. But
Facts.
Piccadilly, essentially, all it is a corridor, a thin corridor, with a door and another thin corridor that leads out into an immediate kill zone. And then you have this circle with like 2 or 3 enterable buildings, where obviously it's very sided towards. There's one building or 2 buildings that are sided towards the side that spawns across from the billboard, and one of them that is sided towards you if you spawn near the billboard. And then there's another thin alleyway where you can spawn if you're on the other side, and it's basically a game of who can get to the center first. If you can get to the center first and you can get into those buildings, you're essentially going to control the map and control the game.
Yeah, like without a doubt. One thing that is nice though, goes with the kill farming. In Ground War, APCs and tanks no longer count towards the tactical nuke, which is incredible.
That's actually kind of wild, because like, okay, sticking on the topic of Ground War, I genuinely like the concept, but it's one of those game modes that if you're good at it, you're gonna love it, and if you're bad at the game, like me, you're going to hate it.
Yep.
I personally am not good at the game, nor am I bad at the game, so like, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's really irritating, but it's whatever you really make of it. As long as you're having fun, playing the game with friends, just enjoy it,
A good way to compare it is if you've ever played any of the Battlefield games, Conquest is very similar to that. It's very squad oriented. If you don't have a squad, you're gonna get stomped.
Yeah, unless if you use game chat.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Who uses?
let's talk about game chat for a second.
Oh my God.
So me and a couple buddies were playing S&D, and the game chat is either super toxic or super toxic.
Yep.
We're back to MW2 days, boys and girls. It's amazing, and I love
It
it.
seems like it's only that way in Search and Destroy, though. I've never had any other issues
Oh
other
no,
than Search
it's
and
not
Destroy.
just search and destroy. Actually, like all the core game modes are fine. Search and destroy and what's the other one? Cyber attack. Those are the two game modes that people will get really salty in. So if you're wanting to experience what MW2 was, go into search and destroy for like one game. Go into game chat and see what it's like. If no one talks, that'll be genuinely surprising. But usually the enemy team is like all queued up together, and they'll just be like shouting a whole bunch of stuff at you if you kill them.
Yeah, and it's horrible because it's one of those things that you don't hear them until after the round, so they're either screaming at you for being bad or screaming at you for being too good. And you know, it's always a good feeling when you're too good at a game and somebody calls you a hacker until they report you.
Yeah. Anyways, are there any final points you want to make?
Some major thing, Claymores. Claymores have been nerfed in the 1.06. You can throw a stun grenade at them. They'll be disabled for 3 seconds, so you can run past them, which is incredible. Also, everybody's been talking about the charms on the gun being absolutely horrible from hip fire. They have also fixed that in the 1.06 update. So now you can have your cool little, neat little, cute little charms, but don't use them. Don't look good.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this game review. So now it's time for the rating. So, if you haven't already watched one of my videos, here's how my rating goes. 1 being atrocious and 10 being ascended. I'm gonna give Modern Warfare a solid 8 or 9, like 8.5. I think it's it's a pretty good game. There are a little bit of things that it can improve on, but right now where it is, it's a very good game. For multiplayer, and for campaign, I have to give it a 10. It's honestly amazing. I love it. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
No, I absolutely agree with you on the campaign. Rest of the game, like you said, solid 8, 8.5. Plays really well. Community's only sometimes toxic, but like you said, if you're playing with a group of friends and you're all having a good time, that's all that it really matters.
Yeah. Alright. So that's gonna be it for this video. Once again, if you did like this video, please drop a like and consider subscribing and turning on the bell for notifications. And if you do have an idea for a later video, drop it in the comments, and I don't know, I might do your video. Alright, that's been me. You've been you. Do something nice, I don't know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.